Hello FPL managers, today we've got the buy hold sell for game week 7. In today's video we'll go over 2 buy options, 2 hold options and 2 sell options to assist you guys with your transfer planning for the upcoming game week. If you guys want to get the extra edge this FPL season, then click the top link in the description to get yourself 65% off Fantasy Football Fix Premium and also get yourselves that free strategy guide. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, so we're trying to hit 7k subs by game week 10, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads. And with that being said, let's get into the video. As the first buy option, we have gone with Antonio Rudiger, who is coming in at £5.6 million. His price will be expected to rise over the coming days as he is one of the most transferred in players so far this game week, which is mainly due to the fact that he has returned 34 FPL points and has got some great upcoming fixtures. The 6th highest scoring defender has produced 1 goal and 4 assists so far this season, and since he is facing Southampton, Brentford, Norwich and Newcastle as his next 4, you definitely would expect Chelsea to build on this clean sheet figure. They do have one of the lowest expected goals conceded in their league so far, and with these great upcoming fixtures you could expect them to get 3 or even 4 clean sheets in the next 4 matches. Rudiger does look to be the most nailed defender in that Chelsea defence, as he hasn't missed a single minute so far this season, despite seeing other Chelsea defenders being rotated. Also, he does offer fairly decent goal threat from the corners, where he does rise for those headers occasionally, as he has produced 1 goal so far this season. He doesn't tend to offer too much from open play, but from corners he is a fairly decent aerial threat, so at £5.6 million for a nailed Chelsea defender, he definitely is a good choice. Ismail Assar is the second buy option on the list, as he has produced 2 consecutive games of returns, getting himself 24 FPL points in his last 2 matches. Sar's price has risen by 0.3 million in the last 2 weeks, as he is now priced at £6.3 million, but still looks to be one of the best value midfielders in FPL at the moment. He has produced 4 goals so far this season, offering 39 points to his owners, as he does continue to be great value in midfield. He has produced some great underlying numbers for Watford so far this season, as he does lead the team for shots with 16 and also has the most shots on target with 11. His attempted assist figure does rank top amongst all teammates with 9, and he has a very impressive XG of 2.31. This is also complemented with an XA figure of 0.49, as it does offer good all-round threat with both goals and assists. So with Leeds away in game week 7, it definitely could be a good time to jump on it if you don't currently have him, as you would expect him to get more attacking returns in this game, as Leeds haven't looked the best defensively. He then faces Leeds, Everton and Southampton after that, so Watford's next 4 fixtures are looking very nice for Side to extend his scoring run. Now onto the hold options. Cristiano Ronaldo is the first player on the list, as despite blanking in game week 6, he still has a fairly decent fixture of Everton at home in game week 7. I can see a lot of people moving him on to Lukaku, since Lukaku does have a very nice fixture run and is £1 million cheaper than Ronaldo, but I definitely think he can produce returns in this match in game week 7 against Everton. He is averaging 7 FPL points per game, as he has recorded 21 points in 3 matches, getting himself 3 goals over this period. His underlying numbers have been unsurprisingly good as well, as he does have the highest XG in that Manchester United team of 3.46, as he has attempted 17 shots, 7 of which have been on target. He has produced 2 attempted assists as well, which is fairly decent for only 3 games played and for a forward, and for that reason he already has a 23 expected FPL points. So with Manchester United scoring 9 goals in their first 3 home matches, they will be looking to build on this tally once again against Everton at home, as they did miss out against Aston Villa last week. Also, with Bruno Fernandes likely to be off future penalties, I definitely think Ronaldo will be on penalty duties for the upcoming penalties, so for that reason it also makes him an extra good option. So just for game week 7, I will be looking to hold on to him, as Everton at home is still a good fixture, as they haven't looked the best defensively. Jack Grealish is the second hold option, as he has got some nice upcoming fixtures despite facing Liverpool away in game week 7. After Liverpool in game week 7, City faced Burnley, Brighton and Crystal Palace, which is looking very nice from an attacking standpoint. Grealish has been getting some fairly consistent minutes for Manchester City so far, as he has started in 6 out of their first 6 matches, recording 20 FPL points. Jack Grealish has been getting some fairly consistent minutes so far for Man City, as in his first 6 matches he has recorded himself 6 starts, getting 24 FPL points. Over this time he has got himself 1 goal and 1 assist and has produced some fairly nice underlying numbers, as he does have the second highest expected assist amongst all Man City teammates at 1.4. His 1.78 expected goals figure does rank second amongst all teammates as well, as he has produced 11 total shots, 5 of which have been on target, and attempted 18 assists there as well. Also, Fantasy Football Fix do predict him to record the most points out of any mid-price midfielder over the next 5 matches with 26, so I definitely think at £8 million he does continue to be good value. It is always a risk going with the rotation of Manchester City players, but Jack Grealish has looked fairly nailed so far, so with Burnley, Brighton and Crystal Palace after Liverpool in Game Week 7, he definitely will be looking to reap those returns. Looking over to the sell options, Luke Shaw is the first player on the sell list as he failed to produce any points in Game Week 6. He could only manage 33 minutes on the pitch before getting subbed off with a yellow card as well, as he did pick up a slight injury in that game. The £5.5 million defender has been very disappointing so far, only managing 18 points in 6 FPL starts. Across the span of these games, he's only produced 1 assist and 1 clean sheet, and hasn't looked the best from open play. He has attempted 16 assists, which is fairly high, but he isn't really getting into too many attacking positions and isn't offering any goal threat as well. So with the very difficult fixtures of Everton, Leicester, Liverpool and Spurs as United's next 4 matches, I definitely think it is a good time to move on those Manchester United assets, especially their defensive assets, as they've only provided 1 clean sheet so far this season. Also, Luke Shaw's price will be expected to drop over the coming days as his ownership has already dropped to 37.2%, which will only decrease further. So with many other good Chelsea defenders now being viable, such as the likes of Rudiger or even Alonso or Reece James, I definitely can see it being an easy transfer as they are fairly similar prices. And as the final sell option, Ferran Torres features on the sell list once again, as he didn't take to the pitch in Game Week 6. This has meant that Ferran Torres has failed to get any minutes in the last 2 matches, as he has been a victim of the Pep roulette. With Foden and De Bruyne coming back into the side, plus a couple of other Manchester City players coming into fitness, I definitely think it is a good time for Ferran Torres to be transferred out of the squad, as he is no longer a viable starting option. Also, with the Carabao Cup and Champions League on at the moment, I do think he will be prioritised for those tournaments rather than the Premier League, as Man City will look to be putting their strongest foot forward in the league. He has produced 26 FPL points so far, which is fairly decent considering that he has only played 4 games, but all of his returns did come in 1 match against Arsenal. This does mean that he's failed to get returns in 3 out of his other 4 matches, so I definitely think since he has only got returns in 1 game, even if he does come back to face Liverpool in Game Week 7, I definitely think he's not going to be looking the most likely for attacking returns, so for that reason he is a further good transfer out. He has got a fairly decent expected goals figure of 2.15, but has only attempted 1 assist so far this season, as he really only offers goal threat. So with a tricky fixture of Liverpool away in Game Week 7, even if he does start in this game, I wouldn't be expecting too much from him, but with Pep rotating the squad fairly frequently now, I definitely think he is a solid transfer out. So that's all I've got for today for the buy, hold, sell of Game Week 7. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel as we try and hit 7k subs by Game Week 10. And also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads. And leave a comment what you guys thought of this video and what are your transfer plans for the upcoming game week. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.